Please welcome the wickedly talented
Betches Video Club.
There's a mistake.
Betches.
You guys won Best Picture.
Welcome back to Betches Video Club. It's the show where Betches Video Team talks all things movies and TV. It's like what, Jack?
It's like book club, but with more screens.
Way more screens. You'll get it next time. Today, we are talking about probably the most iconic comedy of all time.
Yes.
Right? Feel free to disagree. No one does.
I
That's
sorta
right.
do.
Because it's Friends, y'all.
Oh, but I sort of disagree.
Well, you're going to keep that to yourself for this episode. Today, we're diving into Friends. It's the sitcom comfort food of the 90s and 2000s. And there's a lot of episodes to get through, but we had The Office pick their 4 favorites. So the episodes that we are talking about today are Season 4, Episode 12, the one with all the embryos. Season 5, Episode 14, the one where everybody finds out. Season 6, Episode 9, the one where Ross got high. And Season 8, Episode 9, the one with the rumor. These are pretty much the 4 most critically acclaimed episodes, I will say.
Are they actually?
So this is pretty objective. Like, obviously, Our Office is the be-all, end-all of opinions.
Right.
But outside of The Office, people do tend to agree that these are the 4 strongest episodes. Well, just in case anybody needs a little catch-up, here is a very brief refresher on each of these episodes.
It's like ketchup.
Ketchup or mustard. Here it comes. The one with all the embryos. This is the episode where Phoebe is finding out whether or not her uterus is ready for the implantation of the embryos. Meanwhile, the other friends are playing the roommate trivia game, which will determine who gets to live in Monica and Rachel's apartment. That one where everyone finds out, this is the episode where Phoebe discovers that Monica and Chandler are dating, and she starts a game of seduction to mess with them. It's sort of a chicken game with Chandler, who's going to hook up with who first. The one where Ross got high, this is one of our Thanksgiving episodes. Chandler tries to gain favor with Monica's parents, Jack and Judy, but an old secret involving Ross causes problems that he is unaware of. Meanwhile, Rachel makes a trifle. And then in the one with the rumor, Monica invites Will, aka Brad Pitt, over for Thanksgiving, and she is unaware that Will hates Rachel.
We're up to speed.
Great.
So in addition, because I've never seen Friends.
Wait, what?
You've never seen it?
Nope. I tried to watch the pilot once, couldn't get through the first 2 minutes, was like, I'm done here.
The pilot is tough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was just going to say, so I actually rewatched the pilot before watching those 4 eps just to sort of like see if it would help me get in the world, like just understand. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is about that pilot. It just doesn't get me. But like, that's a thing with a lot of comedies. Like, I don't love the Parks and Rec pilot. I don't love the Office pilot. I don't love, like, there's a lot of pilots. Schitt's Creek, like, decent, but not that great. Like, there's just a lot of comedies I feel like it takes them a second to like find their rhythm.
You know what's not funny? Exposition.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what a pilot is. It's like, let's get everybody acquainted with these characters in the world.
Yeah.
And that is so hard to find organic jokes in. All that work.
But once I jumped from the pilot that has never gotten me to mid rhythm of the show where it's like season 4, we're going strong. Like we know Friends is good now. I definitely noticed a big difference in how much I was enjoying it and how good it was, whatever, just all that.
Okay, you guys want a couple fun facts?
Yes,
These are
please.
just really brief. Okay, so in the one with the rumor, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were dating at the time.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
They dated?
They were
They
married.
were married.
You're not serious.
Jack!
I'm dead ass, Brian. I'm like serious right now.
Jack. Okay, so that's a fun fact.
Wait, do
for
you know
Jack.
about Brangelina?
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 No.
He's
I
always
thought,
married?
wait, Brangelina?
Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie.
Well, I know that. I know
Because
that.
they-
No, I know that. I know
because
that. That's what I know.
Jennifer Aniston was married to Brad Pitt, and Brad cheated on her with Angelina during Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
And they were like the biggest couple in the world.
I do have a hot take about that episode. I think it's only so good because of the lore of them dating at the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good episode, but it's extra good because you know they're together and he's pretending to hate her the whole time.
Right.
Maybe he really did.
Maybe.
Well, the one where everyone finds out is, like I said earlier, often ranked among Friends' best episodes. It was Emmy nominated for both writing and directing that episode.
That episode's
Really
so
strong.
good.
I love that
It's
episode.
a really good episode.
Oh, and then my last one is that right before Lisa Kudrow booked the role of Phoebe, she was in final callbacks for SNL and didn't get it. And so she's thinking, I'm not funny. I'm not a good comedian. And then she books Phoebe and the rest is history.
Lisa is,
love
well,
stories
she's
like
one of
that.
the oldest characters, right? or oldest actress. She was one of the older ones. And when she was pregnant in the show, she was actually pregnant.
Yeah.
In real life.
Really? So
Yeah,
they just
so
like
they
worked it
kinda,
in?
like,
Did they do
rode
that on
around it.
purpose? Were they like, might as well just...
I mean, I can't imagine that they would have ever considered being like, all right, you take a couple months off. Like,
Yeah.
she's way too valuable to the show.
Right.
No, way too valuable. She was like the only one. I looked at their Emmy nominations. She was like the only one for like the first like 4 or 5 seasons of
Yeah.
the girls getting noms. I was like, wow, it must suck to be Courtney Cox or Jennifer Aniston.
It was interesting for me to rewatch, like going back to watch them, because I really grew up watching them on cable television.
I was going to say, I watched the later seasons live.
I didn't watch it in order. And then we're watching it back now. I was like, oh, I really want to rewatch this in order. It's so good.
It's so good,
It's so good.
It's so funny because it's kind of like there's a lot of shows like that from my childhood. They'll be different than they were for the other folks here since I'm so much younger than everyone. But like I used to watch Avatar, so everyone looks like they want to punch me right now.
No.
But I used to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender just
Yeah.
like when it was on Nick, and I
Nerd.
didn't realize till I was an adult.
Hey, watch it. That's one of the best shows on TV.
I didn't realize till I was an adult, like, oh, there's actually like a storyline. Like I just
Right.
thought it was, because also there are filler episodes in that one. But like this feels like the same thing where it's like, yeah, you definitely could have jumped in anywhere, but it definitely does feel richer. It is funny though, because the 2 season 5 episodes we watched, the Finding Out and then the Ross Gets High, felt like they should have been back-to-back episodes, even though there's a few in between.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Well, 22
yeah.
episode seasons. They had a lot of story to get through.
They did have a lot
Do
of
you want to
story.
feel really young?
Tell me.
I watched Friends on my portable DVD player.
Hell yeah.
And we had, for Christmas, all I wanted was the Friends like
Set.
season set. And me and my brother would fight over the discs and like the portable DVD player. And my mom would like come into my room and she'd be like, turn that off.
Yes.
Because I would be like under my covers watching it.
All right. Well, I think it's time for us to get into our first award, which
Yeah.
is the Pivot Award for
Love.
Best Comedic Moment. Your nominees are from the one with all the embryos, Miss Chandler Bong. From the one where everybody finds out, Phoebe. My eyes. My eyes. From the one where Ross got high. It tastes like feet. And from the one with the rumor, oh, come on, Will, just take off your shirt and tell us. I will say I love the through line in that episode of everyone just being so distracted by how hot he is. It is
Yeah.
they all just lose their senses.
Even
Yeah.
the guys, they're like,
You
who the
know-
hell is this guy?
There is such a meta narrative when a star who's like at that point in their career like that, like does a guest spot on
Yeah.
a show like this, where it's like, yeah, we're gagging because the character lost all this weight and is super hot. We're actually gagging
Yeah.
because Brad Pitt's on set with us right now.
Yeah.
You know,
We don't have movie stars like that right now. Like,
No.
you don't think Timothy Chalamet?
that
No.
look like
Well,
that?
no, he's a different. He's a. Well, no. We live in like the like long, lanky, like
Yeah, the lanky
ruffled
Yeah.
hair, like
Baby
looks
boy? Or
sickly.
baby, what is it? Baby boy?
Baby girl?
Baby girl.
I don't know. I call them sickly schoolboys that are like grown up.
They're just like beta.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
No, we
I
can
mean,
say
yeah,
that.
this is just rough for these boys.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Boys.
You can say whatever you want. It's just tough to be one of these boys, I guess. But
Yeah.
but no, it's true. We don't have these like really hunky movie stars. Well, we have Glenn Powell.
No. Going back to funny lines, I think Phoebe has the funniest lines. Phoebe
Yeah.
and Ross have the funniest lines throughout.
Yes.
Fun fact
Yes.
about Phoebe's My Eyes line, she actually decided on how to do she gave her line delivery of that inspired by how Chandler would deliver his lines.
Oh.
She was like, how would Chandler say this? And
Oh,
that's how
that's
she
so
did it.
funny.
No.
That-
And it's one of the
I
funniest moments in the
love
whole
that.
thing.
It's that part is so freaking funny because then it sets up the rest of that scene where they're all like, ah!
Yeah.
And then it ends with the Ross doing
Yes,
it.
yes.
It's so funny.
I also honorary nominee, not a line, but the dance that Phoebe does to seduce Chandler is out of control.
Honestly, that episode was one that I would avoid because it made me so anxious.
I know, it's hardcore.
I was like, it's like really intense.
I love
It
it.
is.
I was like,
Because you're just like, girls, don't bet your apartment.
I know, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
You know, as soon as they bet the apartment, they're going to
No.
lose.
And I was also like, chicken is not equal to apartment.
Not at all.
equal. Chicken and duck. No.
And somehow, like Jennifer Aniston is like Rachel is like suddenly dumber than Joey. It's like, what
I
is
know.
happening?
I know. What is Chandler's job? Do we ever
No
learn?
one. I don't think you ever know. He at one point he
Transponster.
gets into advertising when like they
Right.
get out of plot lines, and he's like, I don't know who I am. And they're
Right.
like, we'll make you advertise.
But that's such a true. That is still. That is such a true trope of adulthood. Is
You have no idea.
I have no idea what my friends do.
Oh, no. I have no idea what my friends do.
But sometimes
Does it
when
make
I-
you a
Really?
bad friend
I'm
if you don't
acutely
know?
aware of what my friends do.
You're only hanging out with theater
Sometimes-
kids.
It's different.
But sometimes
F
when
you,
I ask-
Ryan, and comedians.
But even sometimes when I ask my friends what they do when they explain it to me, I'm like, do you know what you do?
Yeah.
Because
Right.
the way they explain it is like, they're like researcher. I'm like, oh, and what? And they're like,
So
oh, it's kind of. I'm like, what are you
What's
doing
your
every day?
title?
What
well,
do
it's
you-
kind of should be at the beginning of every job description because
Well-
that is how everybody starts
it's like
that.
emails and meetings.
Yeah.
That's what all my friends do.
Yeah.
Or sales.
Sales.
Sales is easy. Well, I mean, there's so much to talk about here, but I think we should give out the award. And the Betchy for the Pivot Award for Best Comedic Moment goes to My Eyes, Phoebe Buffet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get into the next category, which is the How You Doin' Award for Throbbiest Heartthrob. Your nominees are Joey, Chandler, and Ross.
I'm Ross Core. I don't know what it is. David Schwimmer's always done it for me. Young David Schwimmer. I don't know about now, but like
He looks pretty much the same.
he looks
Yeah.
kind of the same. I don't know what it is. He's just really cute. He's cute to me. He's tall. He's kind of goofy, like nerdy, but like adorable. Like I don't know. I don't think he's hot.
I wouldn't marry any of these men.
Ross!
Wow.
But I would have sex with Joey.
Okay, well, should we do a little FMK?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we can do some FMK.
Pretty boy.
That's so hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is hard.
That's really
and you have to
hard.
tell me how you're going to K them. No.
Oh,
Come on.
do we?
That was
Should we?
insane.
My dyslexic brain went to the F1 and I was like, wait, that's
Oh,
like
and
way
you have to
too
tell me
personal.
what position you want to F them in.
Oh, I could do that.
Okay. F Joey, Mary Chandler, K Ross.
Ooh.
Yo.
So Joey is like the expert fucker in the group.
Yeah.
That's indisputable.
Absolutely. I think that's
So
clear.
like, you know, it's going to be a good time. Chandler,
Yeah.
I just love Chandler and Monica. And as somebody who identifies as a Monica, I feel like I would also do well with Chandler. And that
You are
just
Monica.
leaves Ross as the third one, which like, obviously I don't want to K him, but like, it sort of just is what has to happen. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I don't think I would want to hear about dinosaurs that much. Sorry.
I guess I'll go next since I just sort of staked my claim on David Schwimmer.
Okay.
But I would also F Joey because he does seem like a good time, a good romp. Actually,
Oh, here we go.
Wait. I think I'm going to change this.
Okay.
I'm going to F Chandler
Okay.
because I actually do think he's super cute. And I
Yeah.
think he's cuter than Joey, honestly. Like watching that, I was like, ooh,
that's why I
more
wanna-
going on for me.
That's why I want to M him.
I would, but see, I would M Ross because you know how I feel about David. But actually, the character too, I think is adorable.
So
and
you're
cute.
K'ing J?
I'm gonna KJ.
Wow.
I'm gonna KJ because he sort of is always just
KJ
sitting
Appa.
there.
KJ Appa.
KJ Appa. We sort of did a video with him. But yeah, I'm gonna KJ. It might be a fool's errand, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I would marry Joey because I love a hot dummy.
Totally.
And it's smart enough for the both of us. I would kill Yes, I would kill Chandler and I would fuck Ross.
Wow. Okay, wait. This is crazy. No overlap yet.
Wow, all different.
I'm so torn because it's like in my mind I have the first season of all of them and the last season.
Good.
And the answers are so different.
Good. Keep that all in there. Now make a decision.
Okay.
Whoa.
I think I'm gonna
And
go based
nice.
off of my first season impression of them.
I said keep it all in there, but okay.
I know, but I just can't. I can't because Chandler
Okay.
gets like annoying.
How dare you?
say that
I
That's
know.
gonna have fucking.
I know. Okay. I think I would fuck Joey and I'd marry Chandler and I'd kill Ross.
We have the same ones.
I know. Because I just think
Sisters,
Ross,
watch it on Betches.
I think Ross is so he's annoying at first, but then like you watch it when you're young, he's annoying. But then when you're older, I was like, oh wait, he's like a good person. And like Chandler's a little like all over the place. I don't know. Perspective.
Well, I think it's time to reveal.
Reveal?
And the Betchy for the How You Doin' Award for Throbbiest Heartthrob goes to Ty, Ross, and Joey. Ross?
Wow! Yes.
I'm shaken.
Bye, Chandler.
Chandler.
Chanandler Bong. Miss Chanandler Bong.
Miss Chandler wrong.
That's a really shocking twist. Moving right along to our next award, which is Best Couple. Your nominees are Rachel and Joey, Monica and Chandler, Ross and Rachel. This feels like a shoo-in for Monica and Chandler.
Yeah.
They are like
They're
the
good.
central
I love them.
couple. I mean, well, the central couple's also Ross and Rachel. We were on a break.
Totally Ross and Rachel.
Do you think they're
Yes.
better?
No, I
don't
think they're more entertaining.
Whereas like Monica and Chandler, it feels like they really share something. And I
know,
can't
like
really put
yin
my
and
finger on
yang,
it. Yeah.
But they also, because it was like they were such good friends and you didn't see it coming, even as a viewer, you didn't see it coming and then they didn't see it coming. It's like so sweet.
It feels like there's just a mutual respect between them. Whereas like with Ross and Rachel, I don't think they don't respect each other. I just don't think they respect each other. Does that make sense? Like, it feels more like a lust thing and like a really passionate love than actually somebody you could build a life with.
It's like a fantasy of like, ooh, the high school person, I finally got them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask a question? Is the one where everyone finds out also the one where the audience finds out?
No.
No. Okay.
We've
So
known.
you did. Okay. Because they said that some people knew.
They've been sneaking around for so many episodes. It's been so funny.
Is that
Yeah.
that first time you find out like cray?
No, because there's like a build up to it. It doesn't just like come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it like clear? Like there's
And,
like some.
and then it's really fun because just Joey knows, and he's like freaking out because he like can't keep a secret.
Right.
And then when Rachel finally finds out, he's like, "Oh, thank God!" And
Yeah.
then
And then it's
And
the
then,
episode that we
and then
watched.
the one everyone finds out.
Yeah. What do you guys think being on a break actually means? What are the rules of being on a break?
Ricky.
I think it's sort of a fluid term, and I think it's sort of defined by couple to couple.
Well,
Like,
this is the issue that the show brings up with it.
Yeah.
Is it?
People make different assumptions about what being on
Do
a
you
break
know
means.
the lore behind this?
I
So
just
Ross
know
and
that Ross and Rachel are on a break at some point.
Ross
Or
and
were
Rachel,
they?
like get in a fight and Rachel's like, let's just take a break from us. And during that time, Ross sleeps with someone with like in the day. And so
Oh well, that's a no.
so then she's like he's like, we were on a break, and she's like, that's not a break. Like, you don't sleep with someone on the on that
Oh,
break.
so you even if you broke up with me, so you what? You went outside and found someone else to have sex with immediately?
Yeah.
That's sort of insane.
That's
regardless,
crazy.
like I don't care if it's a hard, clear breakup. Like that's sort of a no go in my opinion. But I don't know. Breaks to me are like so they are the famous gray.
I don't think breaks are real.
Really?
Say more.
I don't.
you're actually together or you're actually broken up.
Yeah, I'm anti-break. You either break up and you move on, and if you end up together again in your life, wonderful. Or you're in a relationship and you are either pausing a fight or just taking some space from each other for a couple days. But you're not like you can't really pause a relationship like that. Your lives will continue no matter what. I don't think breaks are real. Period. And that's like what I think the whole discussion in that episode is about.
Yeah.
Which, we didn't watch. But I just think it's interesting when you're talking about the couples of the show. Like,
Right.
yeah, it was convenient to say, let's take a break. It was easy in the moment. But then, like, it blows up in their faces because they did not determine the rules of it. And yeah, Ross is just insane.
Yeah.
And thus,
That was bad on him.
I think Monica and Chandler should win.
Yep.
For best couple.
Yeah.
All right, let's
This
go.
feels like
Same.
high school, like best couple. Do you
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the Betches for best couple goes to Monica and Chandler.
Of course.
Love.
Easy. That was sort of an easy one.
Yeah.
Okay, and that brings us to the final award, which is the best episode. Just as a reminder, your nominees are the one with all the embryos, the one where everybody finds out, the one where Ross got high, and the one with the rumor.
I gotta go embryos.
You're going embryos.
100%. The game is so fun. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And then the fact that Phoebe is having her brother's baby, and at the end he goes, my sister's gonna have my baby. Like, it's so,
So funny.
absurd.
So
and like
funny.
her plot line, it's sweet. Like, she has that monologue with the embryos. Like, there's these highs and lows throughout. And it's my favorite one. I love that. I want to do those games with my friends.
Yeah. The only reason that one's not my top one is because the brother dating the teacher thing is so hard for me to get behind. Not like morally,
about that,
just
yeah.
in terms of the story. I'm like, this is so crazy.
Wait, what's the story?
Well, that woman he's with is his teacher.
Of
And,
what?
Like from when he was little. And then they get together and they get married and they want to have a kid. And then Phoebe has their surrogate kid. It's just like, we're getting a little off course here,
Yeah. Yep.
writers. Like, I love you. I think you're the best in the biz. But that's the only reason that episode isn't the top for me.
Yeah. I got to go with the one where everyone finds out.
Yeah, that's mine too.
That's mine too.
It was like I was cackling watching that.
Same.
It is,
Same.
It is so funny, and I'm watching. And like Jennifer Aniston doesn't get enough flowers for how good of a comedic actor she is, just because she's
sure?
with Lisa Kudrow.
Are you sure about
there.
that?
Yeah.
You don't think
Are you
so?
sure
She got an Emmy for it.
Well, I just feel like she
Feels like
was
she got flowers.
She was like the hot one,
Yeah.
and not like the super funny one. And I'm like, she is so good.
That whole cast is
funny.
really talented.
They're all hot though.
And hot.
They're all hot. They're all hot and funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Courtney Cox is gorgeous. Even Lisa
Yeah.
Kudrow, the ugly character, is still gorgeous. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's TV. Everyone's hot.
Did you know that Courtney Cox was the only famous one when the show started?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sort of fun. I love shit like that. I love when it's
Mm-hmm.
like a cast of mostly unknowns. But I also picked the one where everybody finds out because truly, the convoluted bit on a bit on a bit on a bit is just like, that is my exact flavor. That's
Yeah.
what I love. And then it ending with him going, I'm in love with Monica. Instead of just I'm dating her, I'm fucking her. I'm in love with her. And then that being a guttural
That's
thing.
what that
He
show
delivered
does
that perfectly.
so well. So funny. And then not soapy at all, just really true heartfelt moments.
Yeah,
That's why it's a
love
great
that.
show, I think. We cannot ignore the 1 million per episode salary that they all got starting in season 9 and then
sorry.
into season 10.
Can someone get a bucket for my drool? Because I would love.
Million.
Crazy. I mean,
Please.
just talking about how funny and hot they all are. They got their
22
bag.
episode seasons.
But they all made a
20.
pact to make the same amount.
Yeah.
Which I think is why the show kept going.
Yeah.
And I also, that kind of like, because you can tell there's a camaraderie among that cast. Was there any drama? Do we know? Like, do you guys know any
None.
of that? None?
No, I mean,
No.
none
It
of them
seems
really
like they
speak
all
of.
genuinely liked each other.
They all still hang out.
Do they?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, not all of them. Rip Matthew Perry.
That was really sad. Watching
That
this
was-
back, not knowing that, but not really knowing the show. I was like, oh man.
He spoke about it afterwards, and he's like, you can tell when I'm musing because of my weight fluctuation. Because he's like, there's episodes I don't remember filming.
Yeah.
And I think if anything, that was like the only ever like point of contention is that they were worried about him.
I also just wanted to talk a little bit about like the curse of being on a really successful show like this. Obviously, you have like this amazing career for 10 plus years, and then only some have a career beyond that that is like sustainable. Like, and then, obviously that's Jennifer Aniston, and David Schwimmer has done a lot of great theater. He's sort of like, he's
TV,
pivoted.
and TV and film. I feel like he's just a very good actor.
directed
Very,
a lot.
very like respected actor. Jen Ann is just always working. Courtney Cox is pretty much always working too.
Yeah, she has the Scream franchise.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. All right. Well, I think it's time to give out the best episode award. And the Betchy for the best episode of Friends of all time goes to the one where everybody finds out.
Oh, I love that one.
Yay! The
Love.
best. That is the best episode ever.
Oh, fabulous. Well, if you haven't done your annual rewatch, I think it's time. And I hope this episode got you very excited for it. We have a very special announcement, which is that starting next week, we are going to be switching up the format of our show a little bit. So how it's going to work is that each month we're going to pick a theme. October is going to be nostalgic, spooky movies. And each one of your hosts here is going to take a week, pick a movie, and we're all going to watch it. And that host will make their case for why it should win that month's best category award. I think we should announce what our movies for October are right now.
Yep.
Okay, so starting with Jack, what's your movie?
My movie's gonna be Hocus Pocus.
Oh, that's a good one for you.
one of my favorites.
My movie is going to be Practical Magic.
Mine's going to be Halloween Town.
Classic.
And mine is Scary Movie.
Ooh, oh, I haven't watched that in a long
Yeah.
time.
So
I'm
good.
excited.
So funny.
So stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment. Feel free to email us. I'm sure there's an email that you can get a hold of. Okay, great. So, we'll have a post on social to remind you guys, but get watching. We're so excited for October. And until next time, that's a wrap. That worked, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.